Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here. Next, it's Jason Jordan versus a formidable opponent.
The crowd is buzzing. Championship match on tap.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, this should be good. Hey, Byron, here's a little trivia question for you. Who's the only person with the NXT, SmackDown, and Raw tag team titles?
I know. Jason Jordan. For the first time in your life, Saxton, you're right. He read it off my notes. Fair point. Jason Jordan joined Raw in 2017 as General Manager Kurt Angle's son. What a wonderful moment that was.
You broke the news. The Indie Invader is here! It's Buzz! Buzz was a three-sport athlete in high school. He's going to need every bit of his athletic ability to prevail tonight.
I didn't realize they gave out varsity letters for whining, taking shortcuts, and failing upwards.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jason Jordan. £280. He is the Intercontinental Champion, the Superstar.
Don't even think about going anywhere. Taken down with authority. What did you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep the Intercontinental title rather than his custom title?
I mean, it was a no-brainer. Do you want a prestigious title that guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels once held? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title that has no history?
I wish he could have kept both titles, but I respect Kurt Angle's decision. At least Buzz will always have his title as a keepsake.
Nonetheless, that decision won't matter at all if Buzz slips up tonight and Jason Jordan walks away with the championship. This kind of offense he's known for. Damage has been done.
Jason Jordan now on the defensive.
So much on the line here in the match for him.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
Nicely done. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
Jason Jordan just too fast for him.
Man, Jason Jordan, what offense. Jason Jordan covers, and the champ kicks out. Not even close. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that, or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael. Jason Jordan just too fast for him.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Talk about sending a message. What power, what a slam, what damage. Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right. When this guy's on, look out. Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate, and so far, I think it's delivered.
Eludes that one. Great move.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
He goes down hard.
Jason Jordan just too fast for him.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the Honky Tonk Man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. And we all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the Honky Tonk Man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
2 huge German suplexes. Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
This one's over, guys.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will... And that's the match. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now?
Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Up next, we have singles action. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition.
I can't wait.
The crowd is buzzing with excitement. Buzz is here.
Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the Superstar.
I caught up with Buzz earlier today, and he told me about the time he skipped school to attend a WWE event. That's how passionate he was, and still is, about sports entertainment.
When he said he skipped school, did he mean all of it? I mean, that's the vibe I got.
Face the facts, man. This guy may never, ever win another match.
And from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
You know, guys, some people were just built to be WWE superstars. And if history's taught us anything, Kurt Hawkins was probably more likely built to be an electrician.
You know, we talk a lot about Asuka's winning streak. Kurt Hawkins has one of the great all-time losing streaks. I don't think the guy's won a match in his career.
Well, that just means he's got more motivation to capture that one elusive victory.
Or change careers. Kurt Hawkins is 0 for the century. Who cares?
Byron, why does Hawkins carry that stick?
He's probably going to get his leg broken in a short period of time. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
As Buzz is set to take on Kurt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next.
When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally, I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Kurt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least. Hooked him up.
Now that's how you slam an opponent down, with authority. Oh, I think this man means business.
Running STO.
Nicely done. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Look at this. He's starting to show signs of fatigue. Ouch. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Ouch. Oh, I think this man means business. What a scoop slam. Now that's how you make a statement. He's too quick for him there. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. He's stumbling some now. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys. Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Uh-oh. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
That packed a punch. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
Running bulldog. He's starting to stagger a bit. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
Showing some quickness there.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. A vicious axe handle finds its target.
Hooked him up.
He slams him down with authority. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Kurt Hawkins is in trouble.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Game, set, match. This one is
The cover, and this one's history. What a win. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Do you
Not
hear that
again.
again? It's the sound of insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path, to exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see, at TLC, you can leave your precious title at home. I'm not concerned with that trivial ornament. What I am concerned with is your demise, your extermination.
I'm not going to stand here and let you try to play mind games with me. But what I will do is accept your challenge for a match at TLC.
What is happening?
I have no idea, but this is a sick man we're dealing with.
Luckily, we're not the ones dealing with him. He's Buzz's problem now at TLC.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up.
Oh! It's Bray Wyatt!
He tackles him to the ground. A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt.
And guys, nobody walks away from a backstage brawl better than when they went in. That's including the winner.
He's displaying classic offense here. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Up and over with a suplex. Nicely done. Uh-oh, he's inflicting some serious pain here. It's all academic from here. That landed perfectly. This kind of offense he's known for. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to side slam. Nice. And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
I think that slam caught us all off guard.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Can't waste any time here.
He's displaying classic offense here. This might be it. Oh, my. With the damage sustained by Wyatt, he could be on his way out. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
He's hurt. I can't really tell what his game plan was heading into this match, but whatever it was, it definitely hasn't been working.
DDT! Whoa! Big-time slam right there. He's starting to stumble here, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
This is exactly the opening his opponent was looking for. It wasn't easy to find, but hey, he found it. Finally.
Executed perfectly. Wow. Driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. What does this have in store?
We're about to... Oh, what a side slam.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And guys, nobody walks away from a backstage brawl better than when they went in. That's including the winner.
Bray is making the hair on my back stand up.
That's disgusting. The atmosphere out here is chilly, it's creepy, it's unsettling, and that's exactly the way Bray Wyatt wants it.
Never a dull moment around here.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives. The type of move that sends a message to an opponent. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
A ring simply cannot contain them. The action is officially on the move.
Action
Nation is on the move now.
I don't want to know what that feels like. In the face. Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
Guys, you don't think.
Oh, no,
You don't think.
I can't watch.
Not like this. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Is he really going to do this?
This is bad.
Oh, no.
No, this is sick. Sister Abigail. Come on now.
Please don't do this.
Oh, my God.
What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules.
I can't believe this.
There you see Buzz arriving for his match tonight at TLC versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't driving his van because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.
Hey, you probably don't want to talk about it right now, but I'm sorry about what Bray did to your van. I know it meant a lot to you.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. Wait. Were you gonna hug me because that's your thing, or because you're worried about what might happen tonight?
More the second one.
I'll be fine. The only person anyone should be worried about is Bray Wyatt.
I know you were cleared by the doctor, but I need to personally make sure you're both physically and mentally fit to compete tonight after what Bray Wyatt did to you last week.
Hey.
Where is Bray taking him? Somebody needs to stop this.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
We have a huge show for you today recapping everything that happened at WWE's TLC event, but the first thing we have to discuss is that, encounter, for lack of a better term, between Buzz and Bray Wyatt.
I certainly wouldn't call it a match, that's for sure.
I've watched it a few times now, Hood, and I'm still not sure what really happened.
It was bizarre, to say the least. I mean, if I had a nickel for every time my opponent knocked me out with gas in the locker room before the match, then brought me to his creepy compound where I had to fight off all sorts of crazy things, only for it to end with a fire, then I'd be flat broke, because that just doesn't happen.
I mean, we're at a point where I'm questioning if the authorities should be called. Buzz was kidnapped, essentially.
You might have a point there, Pete. What happened has no place in wrestling.
Well, we're talking about a guy who has everything going for him, and now after what Bray Wyatt did, he might never be the same. It's disgusting.
Yeah, from what I hear, he's in a bad way, and it may be out for a while.
Uh-huh. Well, what do you think's going to happen with the title?
This is bigger than titles, man. We're talking about a man's career and well-being. You said it yourself. Buzz might never be the same after this. Bruises and bones will heal, but your mental psyche will not. It's times like this, I'm glad I'm retired, because I would want nothing to do with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, hard to jump into the rest of the TLC card after that, so let's take a break, and then we'll try to get into it.
Yeah, that dude's nuts, man. Come in like that.
How are you feeling today?
Not great. I'm sore, I have a nasty headache. I only remember bits and pieces of what happened.
Probably a side effect of whatever Bray Wyatt used to knock you unconscious.
Could also explain some of the things I saw out there.
A full recovery is what's most important right now. But unfortunately, we don't know yet how long that might take. So I have some bad news. Triple H is making me strip you of the Intercontinental Championship due to the injuries you've suffered.
I'll make it back in time to defend the title. I know I can.
I believe you can too, but Triple H doesn't want to wait around and see. He said his decision was final. I'm sorry. I'll try my best to give you a chance to regain the Intercontinental title when you return. Now try to get some rest, okay?
It's been weeks since we last saw Buzz after his kidnapping and battle with Bray Wyatt at Wyatt's compound.
I know you don't like to ease into things, so you'll be in action tonight in a tag match versus The Bar.
Yeah, I got your text about it earlier. Who's my partner?
I thought I'd leave that up to you.
Hey.
Hey, I heard from my dad that you're looking for a tag team partner tonight to take on the Bar. As someone who's defeated them before, I assume you're going to be choosing me. Wait, I rub people the wrong way? How? Can you give me...
Something's different about you, and I can't put my finger on it. No, I just figured it out. It's that you no longer have a title around your waist. In fact, there's no way in hell I'd be your tag partner.
Hey.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place. We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster to date. That music can mean only one thing. It's Buzz!
Introducing first, from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at
This kid's the real deal.
And his partner, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jason Jordan.
The Bar's on pay-per-view.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, the Bar.
There was that one time at WrestleMania where they lost the tag team titles to Braun Strowman and a kid named Nicholas. You remember that?
How dare you bring that up, Saxton?
I thought it was funny,
news.
Byron.
That's ridiculous.
Thanks, Michael.
There was nothing entertaining about that. It was a travesty. Sheamus and Cesaro didn't know how to handle that.
Well, at least they've rebounded from it ever since.
Let's be honest, guys. There are a ton of factors working against Buzz tonight in this tag match.
For starters, he's got a partner he's never teamed with, and a significant amount of ring rust to shake off as well.
And don't forget, he's still likely dealing with the residual effects of that brutal Bray Wyatt attack and the subsequent brawl at Wyatt's compound. That's something you cannot forget.
And lastly, they're in there with two formidable opponents in Cesaro and Sheamus, who have no sympathy for whatever issues Buzz may be dealing with.
Welcome back to Raw, Buzz.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh, what an uppercut!
Man, that hurts.
He looks a bit off his game here. Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
That was brutal. Drives him down with a power bomb. His drop kick finds the mark. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. And the strike lands. Did you hear that? What impact! That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. He's making a statement here with this attack.
And Sheamus slips out of harm's way.
Pump handle up, and he's inflicting some serious pain here. Nothing fancy about that splash, just flesh on flesh. Looks like he's starting to falter. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win here.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now.
In off the tag.
Look, Cesaro is on the attack now.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh, man. Cesaro staggering some here. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
Hey, he can still win this thing, guys. We've all seen him come back from much worse. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
You know, I asked Cesaro if he had a strategy going into this match, and he said he never really needs a strategy. He just likes to... What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Mammoth slam right there, guys.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it. That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
Corey spoke to how Cesaro can defeat his opponent. The Swiss, what does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
The air just came out of the Cesaro section with that one.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight? You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer.
Is that enough for the win? So damaging. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an open, the shoulders are down. He's got to be running on empty at this point. He needs to change something fast, guys.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, man. He's going for the pin. One move after the other. It's devastating. Nearly driven through the mat. Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess. Cesaro comes up big there. Wow.
This is hit.
And this has got to be it. And he manages to get the shoulder up.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
And here comes Sheamus in off the tag.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. Digging deep for a kick out.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's a pin now. Digging deep for a kick out.
So resourceful. We talk about the things that make Sheamus such a fierce competitor. One thing that drives the Dublin, Ireland native is his short fuse. Sheamus is always looking to pummel someone.
He delivers a hard clothesline. Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE. I'd like to expand on what Byron said about Sheamus' short fuse. It does not take a lot for the powerhouse to annihilate a WWE superstar. One wrong look or snide remark, and it's all over.
Well, if someone has the audacity to disrespect the Celtic Warrior, they better prepare for the reckoning because they're going to feel it, especially biased announcers.
Sheamus has eyes to finish. And a third by Sheamus.
Good grief.
Now he's got to capitalize.
Sheamus. Oh, I think this man means business. Can he finish the job?
Got the full Nelson.
Down. Massive full Nelson slam.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. And he's able to get out. I am in shock.
What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Boom, what a slam. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Taken out with a power bomb. A quick reversal by Sheamus. in off the tag.
Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
When this guy's on, look out. Jason Jordan getting pushed to the limits here. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
The truth is, though, he's in far better condition than his opponent, which has to account for something going forward here.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a countout.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Running knee.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Jason Jordan is in position. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
The air just came out of the Cesaro section with that one.
Avoids trouble there. Jason Jordan is in position. Clearly on a mission here. Look at this. What an incredible tag team contest. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, the Superstar and Jason Jordan.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
What we just saw there was a doctorate class in tag team competition. They just took the game to a whole other level.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match. Despite the challenges Buzz faced tonight, he still managed to come out on top. What a return to Monday Night Raw.
Not again.
Apparently, Bray Wyatt has unfinished business.
And he's not alone.
Oh, and look at the punches, teeing off.
Sent to the outside. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
Buzz is outnumbered now.
What are they going to do?
Ooh, what an elbow.
Ouch. Bray Wyatt making his presence felt. What a shocking turn of events.
It's Finn Balor.
Luckily for Buzz, he appears to have made an ally in Finn Balor.
I want to know who the heck that guy in the sheep mask was. Byron, go ask Bray.
No thanks.
I welcomed you back last week because I missed you, Buzz. I really did. We became so close before your unfortunate injuries took you away from me. So I waited eagerly for you to return while you convalesced. But it was during that time that I met a man. Someone who was once a host of your parasitic behavior. You traveled up and down the road together. But when it came time to emerge from the underground, you left his carcass for the vultures. He was no use to you anymore, but he is of great use to me. You see, in our last encounter, you destroyed something important to me, and now I will destroy someone important to you. But this is of your doing, Buzz. You left him for the vultures, remember? I'm simply doing what comes naturally. swooping down and consuming the flesh that you left exposed.
We still have no idea who this guy is. You have got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt has recruited Cole Quinn?
Or whatever's left of him. Somehow, this just got even more personal. And again, Bray Wyatt and Cole Quinn gang up on Buzz. It's Finn Balor. The Demon King was not going to sit back and let this happen to Buzz.
Bray has some kind of powerful mental hold on Cole.
What does Kurt Angle have to do with any of this?
It's obvious that the issues between you two are far from over. So at Survivor Series, you're going to face each other in a rematch. But this time, I'm going to make sure that the match makes it to the ring and stays there. And there will also be no way for anyone to interfere, because your match will be taking place in a steel cage.
Buzz is going to get a shot to even the score with Bray Wyatt in a steel cage match at Survivor Series. In just moments, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have competitors locked inside steel. Don't go away. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Bray Wyatt.
Oh, I cannot wait.
The superstar known as Buzz is here.
And from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at
It's always an eerie scene when Bray Wyatt enters an arena and the fireflies come out. Intimidating, frightening. What's it like being in the ring with this man?
Psychologically baffling. Every time you think you figured out what Bray Wyatt's going to do, he does the polar opposite.
That's just the way Bray Wyatt likes it.
Look at how many fireflies there are.
It's amazing.
These people actually believe in this guy.
Absolutely amazing.
Once the patriarch of the Wyatt family.
But luckily, he's now been freed of that succubus known as Sister Abigail. His essence has been released.
What are you saying?
I'm woken, Byron.
He was thrown in a lake, Byron, and now he's cured.
Oh, that makes sense.
I still can't get over that millions and millions of people buy into the propaganda that this man spews.
It's not propaganda, Cole, it's wisdom.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. I'll be shocked if that's not it. And a monstrous splash. And there's a vicious slam.
Hooked him up.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Lariat.
Look at this. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Just a ruthless power bomb right there. This kind of offense he's known for.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
Firmly in the driver's seat after that slam. You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, in that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal. Ooh! He's displaying classic offense here. Talk about planning your opponent.
That'll pretty much do it.
Wait a second. That's Cole Quinn.
So much for the cage preventing anyone from interfering.
And it's 2-on-1 yet again.
Here comes Finn Balor.
This is exactly what Kurt Angle didn't want to happen.
Too late now.
Sister Abigail on Buzz.
This time, Finn Balor can't help him.
It's over. Bray Wyatt has managed to defeat Buzz in a steel cage match where all hell broke loose. Welcome back to Raw, where Buzz is still feeling the effects from his brutal match last night with Bray Wyatt.
You're too late. I used up all the trainer's ice.
I don't blame you. That was quite a battle out there last night.
Well, thanks again for trying to even up the odds.
No need for thanks. After what they did to me last night, it's become a little bit personal for me, too.
I just can't believe that I gave it everything I had and Bray still managed to come out on top.
Was it really everything?
Of course it was. What are you saying?
I'm saying, to beat someone like Bray Wyatt, you need to get past what you think are your limits and embrace your inner demon. At least, that's what worked for me.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to beat Bray and get Cole back. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to find my inner demon.
Yeah. If it is demons that you seek, you should consider venturing to the multiverse with me again.
Wait, did he say again?
Yeah, I've never been to the multiverse with you before.
You have been before, in a different vessel, which is why it was deleted from your memory.
I don't know about this.
You said you were willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm not sure about this either, Buzz.
I thought a steel cage match was the best possible solution to settle the issues between you and Bray Wyatt, but obviously I was wrong. So I've decided that at the Royal Rumble, you and Finn Balor would take on Bray Wyatt and Cole Quinn in an Extreme Rules match.
Do not express worry. I have made many successful jaunts to the multiverse. Or when exactly is it? The 7 deities have deemed that the multiverse cannot be found on a map or in a calendar. Instead, it's all around us, all the time. Don't you remember from your last journey? Oh, yes. On your previous visit, I believe your spirit was held in the vessel of an ostrich. Such a fantastic pheasant.
Since he's become woken, he's clearly accessed some hidden away dark places, which is exactly what you need to do if we're going to defeat. That's good. You can harness your fear to fuel.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster to date against the Revival.
You can feel the excitement. Buzz is here.
Introducing first, from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Superstar.
Monday Night Raw. Welcome to Balor Club.
And his partner, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
One of the most incredible athletes to ever step foot in Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor, first ever Universal Champion.
This man is an enigma with a profound skill set that we have never witnessed before.
A world-renowned superstar.
Former NXT champion, the first ever Universal Champion, Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, is for real. A truly global superstar, a phenomenon amongst the WWE Universe. Finn Balor posted on social...
Top guy time.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 400 146 pounds, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
No nonsense, no gimmicks, no flips, just fists.
Two men who proudly carry collective chips on their shoulders, and they've managed to use that bitterness to bring themselves to the big stage where it's their...
Both legal men are in the ring, and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Uh-oh, and a suplex. High angle belly-to-back suplex. Hooked him up. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Suplex. It's Scott Dawson on the defensive now. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
Uh-oh. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Buster. Scott Dawson looks to be in some pretty bad trouble here. How can he get out of this mess? Man. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different. Just a brutal move.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
Yeah, an alarm went off in his head and he's tapped into something special.
Corey, you touched.
Oh no, here we go. Dash Wilder sees it.
Boom! Nasty backbreaker.
Nice.
Shut it down.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Check out Dash Wilder's offense.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Dash Wilder on some offense now.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
He lands a piercing chop. He's on his heels. It appears his opponent has his number right now.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. And given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
And he's heading back in. One move after the other. It's devastating.
Wilder got out of there just in time.
Barely. A dizzying drop for sure. Wilder's
With the code breaker. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guy.
and Dash Wilder makes the cover.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Dash Wilder is going for it early. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Balor looking to end it.
Oh, almost through the turnbuckle.
This one is over.
Not so fast.
And tagged in is Scott Dawson.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Scott Dawson just too fast for him.
Clothesline.
Right to the back of the neck.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that can be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for. I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Oh, I think this man means business. How does Finn Balor come back from this brutal beatdown? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive considering who he's in the ring with.
Wow, Finn Balor is being controlled. Watch out here. He's in full control now. He wants no part of the outside.
Finn Balor must have kissed the Blarney Stone because he's yapping out there.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
No, reverses it.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Finn Balor is in position.
Hooded Ross. This one's over, guys.
Going for the cover. What a tag team display. Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, the Superstar and Finn Balor.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
Folks, you're just tuning in. You just missed one of the greatest tag team matches I've seen in years.
Do not express worry. I have made or win the 7th high. Welcome to the multiverse. It's delightful, isn't it?
This is amazing.
There is even more to see if you open your mind and look towards the cosmos. You will encounter the various vessels that we have existed in. Ah, yes. I was once a great Egyptian pharaoh in Giza. Unfortunately, that vessel met its demise from the bite of that wicked asp. Do you remember, Brother Buzz? You roamed about Antarctica centuries ago.
Was I some kind of explorer?
No, you were a polar bear.
Oh, let me guess. I was a shark too.
No, your vessel was eaten by a shark off the coast of Australia in the 1940s. How gruesome.
What's that?
I think it's the blade of Baron.
Good match, Van Gogh.
It seems as if we've slipped into the current dimension.
I'm truly happy for you.
I don't want to be here.
Big things are happening for us.
He is a soul most tortured who has lived many conflicted existences.
Wakey, wakey.
I said I don't want to be here. Make it stop.
You must face your fears to find your inner demon, Brother Buzz.
Setbacks due to hallucinations. I warned you not to get on Triple H's bad time.
You're like a son to me. You're like a son to me. You're like a son to me.
Stop! That's it. You did it. You're now ready to create your alter ego that will walk beside the Demon King. Yes. You are now ready to delete the consumer of terrestrial entities. Yes.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. Bzzz. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
Finn?
Where have you been?
I was in the multiverse with Matt Hardy finding my inner demon, just like you suggested.
You've been gone for weeks.
Weeks?
Welcome back, Brother Buzz. I neglected to mention that the multiverse creates rifts in the Earth's time spectrum. What felt like 30 mortal minutes was indeed many weeks.
Oh, God.
But it was well worth it in your effort to make the vile Bray Wyatt obsolete.
Weeks.
You're probably a little out of sorts right now, but our big tag match versus Bray Wyatt and Cole is tonight. So you need to get your head on straight if we're going to defeat them and have any chance of helping Cole get out from under Bray's control.
Don't worry, okay? I may have been gone for much longer than expected, but I found what I was looking for. And you'll be seeing it tonight. Weeks.
This man always makes an impact. It's Buzz.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 470 pounds, the Superstar and the Demon King, Finn Balor.
Did you guys see the WWE 24 episode about Buzz? I highly recommend it.
Yeah, you also highly recommend a sushi joint when we're in Topeka. I think I'm gonna pass.
combined weight of 495 pounds, Cole Quinn and Bray Wyatt.
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
After everything that's transpired between Buzz and Bray Wyatt the last few months, it's come down to this, an Extreme Rules tag match, where these four men are going to use everything at their disposal to tear each other apart.
Let's not forget, despite Buzz's animosity for Bray Wyatt, he still wants to help Bray's partner, Cole Quinn. That has to have an impact on Buzz's performance in this match.
Buzz is going to have to put that aside tonight, because if he doesn't, he'll never be able to beat Bray Wyatt. Cole Quinn will be gone forever.
I think he can. This is a side of Buzz like we've never seen before.
High angle belly to back suplex.
And a suplex.
So damaging.
Right across the back of the neck.
Back between the ropes. That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Hooked him up.
Clearly on a mission here. He's got him covered. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Just needs to do more damage.
What do we got here? You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Things not looking great for Finn Balor. So many variables for him to take into account here in this tornado tag match.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
No, he reverses it.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh wow.
Come on, ref. Get in there. Finn Balor starting to stumble now. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him.
He's just so dominant. He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
High angle belly to back suplex.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
So painful.
That has got to be it. Your whole body hurts after a move like that.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
There's no coming back from that. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. That's how you make an impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing here he goes. How impressive was that? Just sending your foe crashing to the canvas. That's what he was looking for. Into the quick cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
Bray Wyatt is going in for the kill.
This is some great offense by Finn Balor.
Inverted DDT plants him.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his
Finn Balor, this is all over. Look at that.
It's like he tapped into some unseen energy source.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. He's inflicting some serious pain here. He's too quick for him there. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
This is where we'll find out if Demon Buzz is any different than the Buzz we're used to seeing. Can he dig deep and fight through this, or was it all just smoke and mirrors?
Look at this. Now back to the ring. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Oh, I think this man means business. Toss to the outside. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Oh, boy. It's just a matter of time now.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Oh, boy, he is rolling. And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Oh, no. But can he drive his opponent down with a Uranagi? To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
It could take more than that.
Sister Abigail, delivered by Bray Wyatt. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
His clothesline finds the mark.
What's coming?
This is some great offense by Bray Wyatt.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
Here's his moment, Michael.
In case you're keeping score,
that's a pinfall and the victory. And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
He did it! It took channeling his inner demon to walk alongside the Demon King, Finn Balor, but Buzz has finally defeated Bray Wyatt.
But where does Cole Quinn stand in all of this now?
It's over now, Cole. Bray never cared about you, but I do. Come with me. Everything will be okay. I'm sorry, Buzz. I don't know what happened. It's okay. It's all over.
This is bigger than revenge. Buzz has seemingly rescued his friend Cole Quinn from Bray Wyatt's control.
Finn Balor doesn't just throw that gesture around anyone.
It's reminiscent of what we saw between Buzz and AJ Styles in Japan. But what does it mean?
It means that Finn Balor and Buzz have formed a bond that won't soon be broken.
We have a very special guest coming up on today's show, coming off his huge win, teaming with Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble. Here's a sneak preview of what Buzz had to say when I caught up with him right after the Rumble.
Do I think I've seen the last of Bray Wyatt? Man, I hope so. These past few months have really taken a toll on me, both physically and emotionally. But now that I've defeated him and managed to help out my friend Cole, I hope I can move on to a new challenge.
As you move on to new challenges, do you see Finn Balor being there by your side?
I'd like him to be, because as we all saw at the Royal Rumble, I think we make a really good team. But he's a busy guy, and he has his own goals and his own priorities. If I had to guess, though, I'd say you haven't seen the last of Buzz and Balor joining forces.
Well, listen here, I'm a big fan of yours, Buzz, and I'm not just saying that because you're a guest on my show. I've been saying that since you got to WWE. In fact, even before that.
Well, I'm a big fan of yours too, Jack. From back in the day when you were commentating to now with your podcast, I never miss an episode, and I've heard all the kind things you've said about me. So thanks for that.
Hey, I've been around the block a few times, and I think I know talent when I see it. And after what you did at the Royal Rumble, finding your inner demon to defeat Bray Wyatt, I don't think it's a stretch to say you're the new monster among men in WWE.
The new monster among men. That's quite the compliment, Jack. I don't know if I've earned it yet, but I'll take it. Thanks again.
Now, you can hear more from my conversation with Buzz, including who he thinks his next opponent will be. But first, a word from our fine sponsors.
After his huge win at the Royal Rumble, Buzz is ready to address the WWE Universe.
I was recently on a podcast where they said that after I unleashed my inner demon to defeat Bray Wyatt, that I was now the new monster among men in WWE. You can either agree or disagree with that statement, but it got me thinking. If I really want a nickname like that, I have to earn it. Which brings me to Braun Strowman. What better way to become the new monster among men than to defeat the old monster among men and become Universal Champion? So I might be crazy, but Braun, I'm calling you out. Let's find out face to face if I am what they say I am.
That is not Braun Strowman.
No, but he's just as dangerous.
Possibly more.
The new monster among men, huh, Buzz? It sounds like someone's gotten a little full of themselves. Now, I'll admit, you've had some success. But that's because you've had it way too easy under Kurt Angle. And sure, you've had some tough battles, and I've stripped you of your title when you were injured. But Kurt's pretty much been looking out for you the entire time. Well, that all changes now. Because I'm going to personally make sure that nothing on Raw is ever easy for you again. That means no more of you getting to request matches, let alone title shots whenever you want. In case you need a reminder, you don't have that kind of authority. I do. So if you want a shot at Braun Strowman and his Universal title, it'll be on my terms. First, you'll have to win a handicap match tonight versus The Bar.
Triple H is stacking the deck against Buzz.
You tried to stop me at every turn, from the Indies to NXT to SmackDown, and now here on Raw, and I'm still standing. This time will be no different. I'll overcome whatever you put in front of me to become the Universal Champion.
That's great, but you didn't let me finish. It's not going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Because you're facing The Bar and Samoa Joe. And by the way, that match is going to happen right now. I told you I'd never forget what you did.
Buzz has to beat The Bar and Samoa Joe? Ha! There's no way he pulls this off.
I'm going to have to agree with you, Corey. These odds seem truly insurmountable. Punishing shoulder tackle. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Uh-oh. Perfectly executed.
Nice job by Samoa Joe.
Hooked him up. The human body can only absorb so much of that. On, he gets him with the splash. Just a hellacious power slam. Uh-oh, just an unforgiving slam. Hooked him up. And he lands the slam. Drop kick delivered with precision. He got him good there. He's inflicting some serious pain here. He's taking some offense.
We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
The important thing is that he doesn't overreact here. He's taken on a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't overcome.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Oh, and he hits the axe handle.
The buses. This one's over.
Oh, splash! Oh, what a drop kick. On the mark. Oh, I think this man means business. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Shoulders on the mat. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Oh, wow. He's in a little bit of trouble now. This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
be hard to rebound from that one. Cesaro is in, but Cesaro with a rough blow there.
Whoa, that'll hurt. This one's over, guys.
Putting all that power to good use. Cesaro not looking so great right now. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
He may very well find himself on the wrong end of this decision if he doesn't come up with something quickly.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake.
Perhaps looking to end it with that. He's got him down. This is it. And Cesaro easily avoids the pinfall.
Effortlessly. Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Hooked up. Watch out. That was power on top of more power. What a slam. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Nobody comes back from this.
And there it is, boys. There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Uh-oh. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
This could do it. Uh-oh. And Cesaro easily avoids the pinfall.
Effortlessly. Might have slipped there, Cole.
And a suplex. Penny predicament. Digging deep for a kick out. Too early in the match to end it. We got a cover. And Cesaro easily avoids the pinfall.
Effortlessly.
The Swiss cyborg refusing to be shut down.
That's what Cesaro's all about.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. His shoulders are down. 1, 2. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
No, he reverses it. Cesaro is in. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. That is a huge opportunity for Cesaro.
Looking for the sharpshooter, and he's sitting out.
Cesaro gonna get him to tap out, baby.
That has got to be it.
After his huge win at the Royal Rumble. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle.
Oh, I think this man means business. Nice move. Hooked him up. Up and over with a suplex. Uh-oh. 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 He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Trouble in paradise.
RKO.
Nicely done. He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Uranagi!
Nicely done.
And he slams him down.
Uh-oh. High angle belly-to-back suplex. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Cesaro not looking so great right now. He definitely has his work cut out for him here in this handicap match.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
Gut buster. Got it. Down he goes with a scoop slam.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
What a clothesline. Back suplex.
Oh, looking for another, looks like.
He's on the defensive here. I don't know about you, but I don't like his chances of survival here in this handicap match.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Oh, I think this man means business. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Oh, I think this man means business.
Well executed.
He's on the defensive now. He came into this match looking for
submission time. Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
He has something big planned.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
He may very well...
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Showing off some of his speed there. And no luck against Joe there. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Here's Samoa Joe. His capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree.
This could very well be the beginning to the end for him here in this handicap match.
Man, oh man. Incredible.
That should do it. How does he keep doing this?
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Uh-oh.
Cesaro was letting his opponent know how they do it on the continent.
Sheamus might want to rethink this showboating. Could come back to haunt him.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
He's too quick for him there. Drop kick. Caught him with a punch. It's got to be over now. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
German suplex.
That's called establishing dominance.
And there it is, boys.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Rounds him with a power slam.
But can he follow up here?
Let me the cover. And he stops the count. Will it be? And Joe getting a shoulder up.
The Destroyer still has destruction to dish out.
That is a frightening thought. And no luck against Joe there. Oh, he's such a tough target.
So damaging. This one's over, guys.
Submission time.
He's losing his grip, Michael.
After his huge win at the Royal Rumble. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Clothesline. Near a count out here, Corey.
It would be a shame if this ends in a count out, Cole.
A simply devastating elbow drop. Oh, the sickening thud as their skulls collide. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He's up against an almost unwinnable battle here in this handicap match.
The important thing is that he doesn't overreact here. He's taken on a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't overcome.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. And a super. This is not how you want to see a matchup like this end.